The fifth-generation F-22 Raptor combines advanced stealth avionics with high speed. The F-22 is a critical component of the global fighter force and is designed to deliver rapid air superiority and threat suppression. These are not our issues. This is a statement from the official website of Lockheed Martin, the manufacturer of this aircraft. The F-22 Raptor presented as the highest level of modern aircraft engineering as an invisible and deadly weapon of can shoot with Russian S-35 and Chinese Chengdu J-10 and a distance of 150 kilometers like duck. Let's take a closer look at this air predator to see if it might be the most deadly spider flight today. There will be some little-known facts in this video, so you are advised to watch it until the end. On September 7, 2024. The F-22 Raptor celebrated its 27th anniversary. It was the very first combat aircraft fifth-generation development of. The aircraft lasted for 6 years. The project to create this aircraft started to replace the old model of F-15 Eagle fighter. The cost of the F-22 Raptor development program amounted to $66.7 billion. Serial production of the fighter began in 1997 and lasted until 2011. During this time, 187 serial aircraft were produced and, taking into account before the production of the machine, 195 units is the price of one F-22 Raptor, being taken into account. The cost of research, development, production and indirect costs, according to the United States General Accounting Office, at the end of 2010, they reached $41.7 million. What did the military get for such a large cost for combat aircraft? Let's start with the main reason why the Raptor is called the fifth-generation fighter is its radar visibility measured in the effective broadcast area (EPR). The area is 1 square meter. 1 EPR means that what is show the same radio wave as a metal plate with an area of 1 square encountered in relation to the F-22 Raptor. Its EPR is taken to be equal to 0.1 square me at 1 squile waiting for the ton 20 ton at ton 20 in his legs or in, it is less than the eye shirt to see low, which is getting the first by using the composite tools to work in the Balama aircraft by the load that uses a liner first and one cell is doing something without the things that have been calculated by here. The movie makes the train shutters in the region found a big form of radios with the views of the enemies of the enemies of, making a high speed of the suffering that makes a higher and giving the second aircraft. It is called boring in tables AP-77 which operates in 140 to 160 miles or Russia will be able to see the eating of the dietary ERP by only 25 miles, 30 kilometers, to the lyre of Raptor F-229 PW-19 by PRTNT and PW-19 by PRTNT and PW-19 or 1726 mi running on 2,197 kilometers at the 2,165 m1. 5 times more quickly than that. Till now it's just a flight in the world that can fly without warming than the speedy Alpha Hurry as a TARP's Pugachev, which is when the airplane is delayed by the delay, and the objective of the 9Ms on the way to the higher score is about 35 kilometers or 22 miles me. The airplane can also drive the JDB Babe 39 and a struggling bomb and Swantes and Saucists redeemed 480 to prevent the secret to the secrets to caliber 30M makes the show of the plane, administering the government laws to take it to Japan in Australia that wants to buy it instead of cheap F-35. Israel looks at F-35 even the plan of F-22 and lack of this contract. In fact, F-22 is the most common, but as we say in 195, then the agreement has reduced 648 after a period of 2004, the system matches the end of the aircraft 1937. And 8 people and not serving this service ends last and May 22, 2012 when it is up to date. Let yourself add the internet show is the most important price is not of a factory if the flight is released, together his market will be unpleasant. It is not surprised by no $168,000 for comparison with $152,000 for the 1,500 form to make the F-35 beat cost $44.100 when the expensive amount of F-35.9 and adds the taxpayer that can continue to have a small air that makes it is 760 kilometers with the smaller airport for the victory of the grounds of the land is just a movement. It is not helpful with the unusual plane and not do it. It cannot go where it cannot, right? He decided to lead the meet to improve in November 2021, and the U.S. word airway to LEEE minimum, and the service will be made in the Fort Fexes at the same time with the agreement. These services will help to extend the life of these F-22 to the middle of this century or even up to 1960s. After they were done by the sky that is confiscated, the word is clear. It says to enter the equipment and will be updated. There must be valid radar to be placed. In a thorough area battle, new hybrid will be replaced by the highest aircraft. Then you put it in the survey of the reasons. Looked from 140 to 160 miles in F-22 won't be able to F-22 and do something that gives it whatever it does. That flight cannot be doing well. He understands well and adds it to the features of these golden cheaper than that worked in the process in the F-22 part angered skin to receive the air to make AGM is locked on F-35 and A-1X and A-1X and A-10D. F-22 will get a helmet like F-35 makes it make important information on the bottom and air targets and commanding targets for air and air missiles by turning the head towards the target and the line of sight without using manual control units, without changing the flight path of the fighter by replacing the old cover, the stealth cover, and that. The F-35 made sense. The light bulb was invented almost 20 years later, so its coverage was better. As a result, America will get even a formidable predator that will be able to hold the American Air Force in the palm of its hand and let us hand over the protection of the air defense to the sixth-generation fighters developed under the NAD program and FACS. In the end, we can only wish this plane success in its efforts to protect the interests of the United States and its partners on the planet and around the world. The weather, judging by the events that are happening in the world, will be good. What do you think about the F-22 Raptor and its participation in the upcoming war? Write about it in the comments below here, and not. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell so you don't miss new videos and modern weapons. We hope you have a great day and see you soon.